link on my video loctician. That first post, it should be, you should be able to view it there. So Rhonda, if you can check that and see if it's on my videoloctician.com, it should be. And if you can't get in, you can at least watch it, but you won't be able to interact. So I need somebody to call and with their questions, and we can get started. But my name is Phyllis Johnson, the video loctician, and tonight we're going to talk about your most pressing questions about your locks if you're having lock issues and things like that. So I'm going to be putting you guys on speaker. Hello, this is Phyllis, the video loctician. Who's this? Alexis. Hey, Alexis, turn your volume all the way down so I can talk to you because there's a delay.
Okay. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you a lot better. Let me see if I can turn my stuff up a little. I don't even know how. I haven't done this in so long, guys. Okay, go ahead. You have a question?
Yes. Well, how do you feel about getting trimmed? And my loctician, she keeps saying that I need to get it cleaned up.
All right. So, all right. What's your name again?
Alexis from Philly. And I just ordered some stuff, and I got the discount. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, girlfriend. Okay, Alexis, right?
Yes.
Okay. Turn the video down a little bit more.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. That way we can talk. All right. So what do you have? Do you have sister locks?
I do.
Okay. How long have you had them?
It'd be 3 years. Actually, it's my anniversary.
Well, congratulations. Happy lockversary.
Thank you. I just remember it's my anniversary, 3 years.
Okay, wonderful. So, so why do you think they need to be trimmed, or she's saying that? What do you mean, trim the ends to make them even, or what?
She call it a grooming. Which she want me to get my hair retightened and then come back like in a week and shave all the loose hairs off of it.
Okay, so she's talking about like clipping the hairs along the length of the lock. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I've been doing locks for 15 years. I've never groomed any of my clients. I don't feel like it's necessary. That whole thing is coming from when when we used to wear the extensions, and then they would clip off the extension hair that would be sticking out after they did the micro braids. Mm-hmm. We don't need to do that because we're clipping away at our own hair. And that hair is, when you clip it away like that, it's just going to expose a lot of ends. And because of the nature and the texture of our hair, those ends are going to start to either, kind of twirl back out of the lock or whatever, but you're always going to be dealing with that issue. And over time, it's just going to weaken the lock because you're doing that. You don't have to do that at all.
Well, I never got it done, but she keeps pressuring me.
All right. Well, I mean, but that's up to you. I'm telling you, it's not necessary. I've never had mine done. Locks are going to have a degree of fuzziness to it. And when you clip it, you're just exposing a lot more ends. And over time, those ends are going to expose themselves as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. And I like the fuzziness.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, as soon as you can embrace that, because that's your natural texture, you're not going to be wanting to do all these extra stuff, and you don't have to.
Yeah. And I'm actually in the market for a new loctician because she just went up on her price. She was charging $75 to retighten.
Mm-hmm.
She just went up to $80, but she don't wash my hair. She don't do no style.
Well, girlfriend, you better not come in here because I would blow you away.
I just recently looked up a lady named Amber Muhammad, but I had went to the shop to make an appointment and they didn't let me in. Then it's a private establishment, and you have to make an appointment over the phone.
Yeah. Well, let me share this with you. A lot of the sister lock consultants, we're our own business people, and everybody, really has the right to conduct their business the way they want to. So you're going to find that a lot of times it's not going to be the traditional way that things are done. Okay. So just kind of expect that, but you really have to feel like you can really connect with your loctician and have a conversation and be able to discuss things. I mean, and that's like anything. It's not just your hair. So if you have questions and you feel like those questions aren't being answered to your satisfaction or in depth, then yeah, you should start looking for somebody else, and you should probably have a backup.
Because it's been 3 years and I haven't let anybody touch my hair. started them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I like it.
Right.
But I also feel like I don't get the whole experience. You know, all she does is retighten.
Okay, well, listen. Well, with the whole experience as well, you're also going to have to pay more money. Okay. So, Sister Locks is an investment. And I'm kind of on a high end of things, but what I offer, well, you've been on my website, so you see what I offer my clients. I don't wash the hair either. So it all depends, and you're going to find different prices. You're going to find that they offer different services and things like that. A lot of times the services are going to be maybe less than what you're used to if you're used to going to a salon. But then some people conduct their sister lock businesses or their hair business when they're doing sister locks just like a traditional salon. But you just have to you have to do your due diligence and find somebody and just ask the right questions. So if you want your hair shampooed and if you want your hair styled, there's consultants out there that do all that. But expect to pay more money when you're asking for those services.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't even mind. If I'm going there getting a whole experience and feeling like I got, a good quality for my buck,
right,
then I feel okay with paying.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Any more questions, Alexis?
No, you're great. Thank you.
So are you, sweetheart. Have a great weekend.
You also.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, wonderful. Yep, the prices are going to be different. They're going to range. I don't know. 15 years ago when I started my clients off at $450, but now it's a lot more. But I offer a lot more things and services and products and stuff like that. So, just try to ask the right questions and make sure that you're comfortable with somebody. If not, start looking around for a backup. And that's going to be kind of hard because the consultants are going to be few and far in between. The really good ones are going to be, they're going to have an established clientele, and the ones that started out, they're probably going to charge a little less, but may not do all the services that you want. So you're going to have to do your due diligence. But that was a great question. Thanks for calling in, Alexis. All right, come on, y'all. Give me a call. Looks like I can see here that I have 33 viewers on here. So welcome, guys. Welcome. I haven't done this in so long, and I was really, really nervous. And I said, I had to check myself. I said, don't be nervous, Phyllis, because, you were one of the first people doing the broadcast. And I've been doing them for years, but it's just the technology has changed so much. So I just wanted to make sure everything was working okay. Let me see if I have any questions here. So last thing I have in here, I like that if you guys can type in where you're from so I can at least say hi to you. So I have Sugar from Cincinnati, Ohio. Hi, Sugar. How you doing? And Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. So those are only two people. When this is done, the replay will automatically, I'll keep that up on the website on videoloctician.com. But I also have a new page, and it's called Ask the Video Loctician. I thought I was going to be able to get this to play right from there and send you guys there, but that didn't work at the last minute. So I had to get real fast and figure out how to do something else. All right, but that's where the replays are going to play at askthevideoloctician.com and on my site. So there'll be several ways that you can watch it. All right, let me see here. Good evening, Locks, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. This is Francine calling from Boston.
Hi, Francine from Boston. Do you have sister locks?
I do.
Okay. Do you have a question for me?
I do. I have two questions.
Sure.
I'm brand new to sister locks. It'll be 11 months in a couple of days.
Okay.
I have a whole lot of weakness from braiding my hair.
Prior to getting the sister locks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that was prior to getting the sister locks. You had a lot of weakness.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I've been living under a wig.
Oh boy.
7 months because it just has not been right for me to expose.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm now ready to come out from underneath it. It's thin. It's not thick at all. And it's sparse in the front, and I have a lot of damage along the side. I got the oil. I've been to a dermatologist. They say, what is bald is not going to come back. The other is coming back, but it's like peach fuzz and not great. So I'm just wondering what you can recommend. I'm 58, so I know the hair is not going to get thick. Mm-hmm. It's going to get thin. What you recommend for me to do? That's the first question. The second question is that
I'm about to get it dyed, and I'm getting it dyed before I go to the tropics. And my plan is just to rock it because I don't know anybody, and I'm just trying to get comfortable. So I just need to know what kind of care I need to do with my hair, seeing that I'm dyeing it and then going to be in the sun.
All right. Well, I think from how you just said that, because you're dyeing it and you're going to be in the sun, you just kind of already know. A couple of things. So about the weakness that you have, because of your age, and because you've been to a dermatologist already, kudos to you, and got a diagnosis about your follicles. It sounds like you have damage to your follicles, and those hairs aren't going to grow back anymore. So you're going to always be dealing with that thinness, and probably more with your age. How are the women in your family? Do they have thin hair, or is your thinness particularly from your styling from years?
Well, my sister did sister locks a couple of years ago, and her hair was always thin, but her hair is full and it looks beautiful now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's like at the 3 going on 4 year point.
Okay. All right. Well, let me say this. I'm glad you're about to come from up under the wig, because that's kind of constricting for the locks. All right. Your locks would probably be a lot fuller right now if you weren't wearing the wig for 11 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now your hair is already kind of thin. So, I mean, it's not like you're going to have new hair strands unless you are drinking some amazing concoction or something like that's going to allow that to happen. So don't really expect the density to change. Okay. So with you coming out of the wig after several months, you will probably see a little more fullness, because the locks are now going to have a chance to expand the way they should be expanding. Okay.
Okay.
Now, because your hair is, and what will help with that, and what will also help with some new growth, is the daily massages. The ooh oil is very, very good for that. But the ooh oil, you don't need to apply that oil every day. So maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But you want to do some type of daily scalp massage, and that's going to stimulate the hair follicles, and the hair that will grow or can grow will grow.
Well, it has done amazingly well in this 11 months.
Okay, very good.
It looked like hair plugs for men when I first got it done.
Okay.
Very spacey.
Okay.
And it's not that way now.
Okay.
And so I know that it's growing. So and what you're telling me is coming out of the wig will give it the fullness.
Yes. Yes. And also, if you keep it curled, how long is your hair?
It's to the back of my neck.
All right. Do you have good old nappy hair, or is it kind of thin and soft and all that?
When I was younger, they told me I had the real nigga nap, so it's hard.
Did I just snort?
As I get older, it's softening, but it used to be a good part.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you should be able to expect a little more fullness, and I think you'll be happy with that. The massage is going to work well for you. And do you take any supplements or anything?
I'm using a topical steroid, which is what the dermatologist has recommended.
Okay.
To break down whatever kind of inflammation might have been caused from the use of all of the grading. Okay,
very good. Okay, so you're dealing with that. So you just need some time now to see what's going to happen with your fullness. Okay. Now.
Okay.
Okay, and as far as the dyeing and being in the tropics and all that, so what are you going to use to dye your hair, and what color are you now, and what color are you trying to achieve?
Well, it was dyed when I first got it done and got it dyed. My hair was really dark.
Okay.
And now it's like a brownish, a reddish brownish.
Okay.
And so right now there's like 3 inches of white.
Oh, okay. So you're dying to cover the gray.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say this. I always say it, and I'm experiencing it too. So I can really feel you guys more so than I could a few years ago about the gray coming in, because now it has migrated, along the front of my hair. As soon as you can embrace the gray, that would be the best thing for your hair, where you don't have to dye, but you have to be comfortable with you and your hair. The lighter you go, the more damaging it is for your hair. Okay. Are you doing a permanent dye, or rinse, or semi?
No, it's a permanent.
Yeah. Okay, that's going to be the harshest. excuse me, I didn't bring any water. Here, I got some up there. That's going to be the harshest. So if you're going to dye your hair, it's Francine, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to have to give it a little extra TLC, some extra conditioning and things like that. Are you conditioning your hair now with anything?
I am not.
Is there a reason why? It's been 11 months.
Well, I was told once I got the sister locks, I should stop doing all of that other stuff to my hair. So I wash it with shampoo that's supposed to help it with color, and it's, what is it? Carol's Daughter, TUI.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Conditioner, you need to tell me what to do.
All right. Well, I have products to condition your hair, and it's just the for you. I would recommend, if you have the color, the Ultimate Mist. It has shea butter and ghost milk in it, and I've also added argan oil to that one. All right. So that's to help keep the Ultimate Mist is in the green bottle. And if you hang on to the end of the broadcast, I might try to do a special for you guys, because my sister was over here. She told me she didn't want me to say this, but we were pouring the Ultimate Mist in the bottles, and she poured them in the daily bottle. So I'm going to take about $3 off of those and put the right label on those. And the label's going to look crazy looking, because I'm going to put it sideways. But I'll reduce them maybe by $4 if you want to wait for that.
I just bought some stuff today, so I'll be back on there. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for the people who are doing the broadcast, I think I'll probably get some type of notice, and it's like 26 bottles. So I'm going to reduce those, make them free shipping, but they won't be in that green bottle. They'll be in the Daily Mist bottle, but I'll have the right label on there. Okay. So yeah. So, huh?
And is there anything else? Just Ultimate Mist
and the Loc Love.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. The what?
The Loc Love is the conditioning oil.
Loc Love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or, if you have like a favorite conditioner, you can use a favorite conditioner if you're going to do that. And if it's more like that, a creamy type of conditioner, what I want you to do is really dilute it, like more than half. Okay. So if you already have a conditioner, I don't really do those type of conditioners, because if you don't rinse your hair out really, really well, they're going to build up in your locks over time. And people just don't realize that just a good vegetable-based oil is better for our locks, because just the way the locks are structured. And all my products really, really, I guess, cleanse out really, really well with a regular shampoo.
Well, I will deal with what you're telling me. I will get the Ultimate Mist and the Loc Love.
Yeah, the Ultimate Mist. So give it a try, and if it doesn't work out for you, let me know. I'll give you a refund.
And then, at one point, I'd love to be able to just send you a picture of my hair, and you can tell me what you think.
Yeah, we can do that, and we can also do that over Skype. Now, I will have to try to figure out how to do that, but yes, I'm very open to that.
Or FaceTime, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm going to be doing more stuff like that. I'm going to actually be doing some consultations online over the internet, because people can't get here, or I talk to a lot of people who live far away. So that's one of the things I'm going to add to the site. Probably in a month or two.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you ever so much. I appreciate all of this.
You're ever so welcome, Francine. Is that all the questions you have for me?
That's it.
All right, darling. Enjoy your week.
Okay.
And thanks for calling in.
Indeed.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Very good conversation there, Francine. Wish you luck, girlfriend. All right. Let me see. Hey, Netta. I think it's Dr. Netta, right? How you doing, girlfriend? And who else do I have? Ro McCullum. Netta's from California, and she says, is this the chat? Yes, this is the chat. Good evening. I'm from Austin, Texas, and that's Ro. Hi, Ro. Thanks for being on the broadcast. Says I have 40 viewers. So, guys, thank you. I think that's pretty good for my first time after about a good year. So call in. The number is 302-836-3550, and call in with your most pressing question about your locks, and that way we can address it. There we go. Very good. Good evening, Locks, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. This is Monica Herndon. I'm calling from Maine.
Hi, Monica from Maine. Can you turn down your computer?
I am, because it's on a little bit of the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You have a question? You have a question for me, Monica?
yes, I do. I want some earrings from you that you gauged for me. Love them. Everyone's asking me about
I remember. You have locks?
Yes, I do. They're like down to my butt, and they're big. They're not sister locks. I had sister locks, and I combined them.
Yes, I got your pictures. You are beautiful. Your locks are beautiful. Your hands and your rings and your fingers are beautiful.
One time. Well, I'm calling because even though I know you have sister locks, and I now have the traditional size locks, you know, like the size of a finger, what I've done is I noticed that my hair was thinning at the scalp with the sister locks as well. And I don't know if it was just the locks or whatever, but I combined my locks, and I now, instead of retightening every 5 weeks, which is what was the routine I was on with the sister locks, I now retighten 4 times a year, which is every 13 weeks.
Okay.
The question that I want to ask you is, what I find with my hair is, yes, my roots are thicker because I'm not messing with them and pulling and telling them. That is a very truism that people say when you don't retighten as much, you give them time to sort of recuperate. That's a truism. But what I also find is that I'll have like 2 inches of hair, because it might be like maybe say an inch of hair that is not really looped or attached to the other hair. It's like standing separately out, like it broke off, but it's not a lot, but it's enough for me to go, is 13 weeks too much for me to let it go without retightening it, or is this a normal thing if you go, the longer you go, that you will get that growth that won't be attached to the actual lock? Or is it just my hair texture? I'm a 3A, 3C hair texture. So I'm just wondering, am I doing myself a disservice with the amount of time, or is this a normal thing, and is it okay, still healthy, so that I'm not doing my hair a disservice in health, if you know what I mean?
I do. So Monica, all right, so what you're finding out that for you, you know, that may be a thing that's going on with your hair. Okay. So this is what I'm going to say. As long as the time that you got, so you're doing it 4 times a year, if you're not having any weakness in the lock, then it's okay.
No, actually, the hair is coming in thicker at the root.
Okay, but you have some pieces that are short that are kind of just away from the locks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just incorporate them back in to the base of the lock that they should belong to.
Okay. So
Because
I'm not hurting it. That separate piece of hair is not indicative of me like harming the actual structure or something of the lock.
No. I mean, how long have you been doing that?
I have been doing that probably about half a year. When I realized my hair was so thin, I was getting it was actually painful. I kept pulling and tugging, and I would look at it and go, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Why is my root so thin?" And I thought, "Oh my God! Now let's clear up. I'm a breast cancer survivor.
Mm-hmm.
My hair grew back. You know, praise God. It
right.
Back. I locked it right back up.
Right.
You know, and it was growing healthy. But I was back on that same regimen, which is every 5 weeks. But I was noticing it was thin, and I said, maybe my hair is not the same after breast cancer, or maybe I've been reading up on women that are having thinness at the scalp that you need to like lay back a little off the retightening and not do it as tight.
Right.
I was doing tight, Phyllis, you know, from the locticians that have always done my hair. I've learned from them.
Yes, I understand.
And I was going, what? I'm looking kind of scalpy.
Right.
And my roots were looking very thin, and my lock is fat.
Okay.
Something's wrong. So that's when I backed off about 6 to 8 months ago.
Okay.
And I just wanted to know if that 1 inch of hair that's sort of sticking out randomly, kind of all over, is all right.
It's all right. It's all right. As long as you feel like it's not actual breakage, you know. I mean, because some strands will break. I mean, but if it's not an issue with breakage, then I think it's fine. You're going to always have hair is always shedding from your scalp, and hair is always growing. New hair is always growing in. So, and the hair is not going to grow in long. So it's got to grow to a certain point. And as long as you keep that hair incorporated somehow by some type of regular regimen, whether there's 5 weeks or 3 months, it's fine. So as long as somewhere down, and you'll be able, like in 6 months time, you'll be able to read that lock, and you'll be able to see like where you tightened it up and where you went for weeks and weeks and weeks. You'll be able to see a little compression where you actually tightened it up. So if when you look and when you really expect your lock and you see, but you don't see like a real thinness or a significant thinness, then it's fine. It's just how your hair is.
Yeah, I don't see thinness. I actually see it thicker in terms of that, and that's what I was looking for, to give it a break.
Right, and I think you're doing a good job. So you're recognizing that you need to go a little bit longer. It's not hurting your locking process at all, and it's allowing your hair to come in a lot fuller and thicker. That's great.
What do you recommend for people? Like, I have 2 daughters who have locks, and they all have they have more than me, because we all started out with sister locks, and then we all kind of combined a little to what they wanted. First was my decision, and then eventually they were able to make their decision. What, Mommy, I want mine a little bigger. I said, baby, that's one decision you can make.
Right.
Your hair. So I let them be combined. So now, like, one has 140, one has 50. I have 58, one has 85.
Okay.
We all started at sister locks like 10 years ago.
Okay.
So they're very long, but they all have the 4C, the typical kinky coil that loves the locks, embraces the locks, in 4 months they'll a box. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they have now gone on this 13-week trip journey with me, and I noticed that theirs get what my daughter says she loves, volume. She says, Mommy, I love my volume under my locks. They're not hanging straight from my scalp. I have this kind of frame around my head.
Right, right.
I'm wondering, is that okay for their type of hair, which is that 4C, you know, kinky curl?
All right, Monica, let me say this. All right, so your daughters sound like they're loving their hair, they're embracing it. So there's all degrees of locks. I mean, and to me, sister locks are going to be your more and most refined looking locks as far as every hair in place, But there's people out there who embrace, you know, how their locks like the Rasta locks. And so you guys are somewhere in between there, and that's totally okay.
We are.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, because I'm doing their hair.
Yeah.
They're not at the point where they're doing their own hair yet. So I'm trying to learn as I go from people who are well of knowledge like yourself. So I'm tapping into you guys going, listen, you know, empower me. Is this okay for her? Even though she likes to look, is this healthy for her?
It is healthy, because the less you do and the less tight you make the hair, it's healthier for your hair all the way around.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
So you're doing everything perfectly well for you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, darling.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Monica. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right, yeah. So let me read some of this stuff. Laugh out loud. Love you, Phyllis. I don't know who that's from. Sophia from Wardorf, Maryland. Hi, Sophia. Let's see who else we have here. Let's see. Sugar, Sophia. Yes, it's the doctor. That was from Netta. Hey, Phil. Yeah, Netta. Okay. Can you please demonstrate how to put lock jewelry in your... This must be... Somebody just called me about that. All right, how about we do that next broadcast? But I actually have... If you go on my website, I have a video showing that. It's on... I don't know what page, but it's actually on my website already. Beverly Brownie. I know who this is. Good evening, Locks, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis. Hello? All right. Hello? All right, call me back, Beverly. All right, she's not answering the phone. All right, give me a call, guys. But yeah, you're going to find, even with me, like I'm getting very, look at this. I'm getting very, very thin. And then it also looks thinner because now my gray is coming through. So I look like extra scalpy. You know, people think I got all this thick hair, and I don't. My hair is thin. It's on a thin side. Fine. It's fine. I have fine. I don't have a thicker hair strand. It's a fine hair strand. And then, you know, my mother's very thin up there. My sister's thinning up here. And this is coming with age. But this has started happening, like, you know, when my locks were like in year 7, I started noticing that. So as I get older, I'm 52 now, I'm noticing it in my hair. Let's try this again. Good evening, Locks, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. This is Beverly.
Hey, what happened the first time?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
All right, listen.
Sassy 60.
You said you're Sassy 60?
Yes, and I was in Athens, Georgia.
Okay, very good. So listen, turn down your computer because I can hear that in the background.
Okay, wait, just let me get back over to the phone.
How you doing? Because I haven't talked to you in like forever.
I had a lot of health problems, and then you weren't on.
Yeah.
No, but my question really is, are you still doing the video or still selling the video about the spring lock?
I am, but only until I have maybe less than 20 left, and I'm just going to go ahead and sell out of those because it has proliferated the internet on YouTube. So everybody is doing some type of version of that with the pipe cleaner lock. So
I'd rather have yours, and I tried to put it in with my package yesterday, but it wouldn't take.
All right, so do you have my DVD?
I don't have the DVD, no.
Do you have pipe cleaners?
No. What I did yesterday when I ordered my mist, I tried to order the DVD then, and it wouldn't take the order.
All right, so I'll go check that and try it again tomorrow.
Okay.
Or send me an email. So I have to go back and check that. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's something on my end.
Okay.
So I apologize for that.
That's okay. I just want yours. I don't want the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I did my hair about 3 or 4 days ago. So, and I usually separate this, but I didn't separate, so it's naturally falling. And this is nice too. I mean, it makes the style last a lot longer. You're gonna love it.
Well, I've had my locks down. I'll be 65 in September.
Congratulations.
I got my locks put in at 59.
Wow.
They are past my shoulder.
Okay.
On the way down my back.
Okay, so you going for the length then?
And I want to do the spring locks to kind of keep them up off my back.
Yes, okay.
And I really do enjoy your lessons. I do, and I enjoy your product.
Well, thank you so much. So how long have you been using my products?
I've been using your products ever since I got my first set of sister lock.
Okay.
So it's been since I was 59.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I've been the products have been online since like I don't know, 2009, 2007, 2009, one of those for about 8 or 9 years now.
And the thing is, I use your products, and the other thing is, since the last time I talked to you, I've had 2 spinal surgeries.
Ugh.
I'm in a wheelchair now, but that's okay because I'm working to get out of it.
Okay, good girl, good girl. Well, listen, Beverly, I'm going to definitely put you in my prayers.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, for phenomenal health and recuperation. And I'm glad you called in. I'm thankful that you called in. I'm happy that you love the products and you purchase on a regular basis because I do see your name come through every now and again. And all that's kind of and the reason why you guys haven't seen me in about a year is because the business is just kind of outgrown my space and things like that, and just had become very, very overwhelming. And I had to take a step back.
But see, that's a blessing too.
It is a blessing. It is a blessing. So the whole thing with this sale tonight or over the weekend, I know I have my work cut out for me for the next week. But I'm much more better prepared. And then just technology just changes so quickly, and you got to stay on top of all that. So I appreciate you guys, your patience and staying with me. And I'm glad that you like the products. It keeps me inspired. And I have some things that I definitely want to do this year. I have some new products that I want to add to the line, and you guys are in for a treat, I think.
Okay, and I will send you an email about the spring lock test.
All right, great. Thank you very much. How about this? How about just send me an email with your address and stuff, and I'll just send you out one for free. How about that?
Oh, bless you.
You're very welcome.
I sure will.
But you got to send me an email. You said, Phyllis, you're going to send me a free DVD. But we never had this conversation. All right, girlfriend.
Okay, bless you, Phyllis.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So let me write that down. Beverly, free DVD. All right, gang, we got about another 15 minutes, and I'm going to keep it till like 10 o'clock because I need to get some sleep. You guys have no idea. I will be able to exhale after this. I'm getting goosebumps now. So yeah, give me a call if you got a question. Give me a call. If you never talked to me online before, Phyllis, your products are amazing. The is the bomb.com. Thank you, sweetie. All right, that speaker. Good evening, Locks, Calls, and Twists. This is Phyllis. Who's this?
This is Alexis again.
Hey, Lexus, how you doing again?
Listen, my front of my hair it's not locked. It keeps coming apart, and it's been 3 years. What should I do about that?
All right, is it short hair or what? What do you mean? How much?
It's you know, like it's like my whole side, my whole front, like the sides, the hair is in the beginning.
All right, so
but it's not locked.
How old are the locks? You said 3 years?
3 years.
All right, so are the locks shorter than the rest of the locks, or is it just like the little fuzz around here, or is it
shorter?
Yeah.
All shorter. And
how many locks are we talking? How many locks are we talking about, Alexis?
Okay, let me look. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 or 8 of them on the side.
All right, Alexis.
The whole front.
Alexis, if you can count those locks, girlfriend, it's not an issue. All right, listen, I have it too. All this is fuzz. There's a little lock there. All this is fuzz that need to be put back into a lock. You know, so the hair along your hairline and around, you know, all around your hairline, it's going to be a little different texture. It's going to be a little softer. It's going to be a little finer. And that, you know, she may have to just put those in every single time. But over time, they will, you know, they will form into a lock. So don't worry about that too much. That's pretty normal.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is crazy.
You look great. So are you using the tea? Because I just ordered it.
Girl, yes, I'm using the tea. I lost 25 pounds on that tea.
I'm not fat or nothing, but and another thing, I be having a lot of gas.
A lot of what?
A lot of gas. Like if I eat or something, I feel it in my stomach. Would that help with that?
Alexis, listen, we're gonna have to have a conversation about the tea. Okay. All right, and I'll probably have another something like this where we're talking about the tea and those products. Okay.
I can't wait to try it.
But at least you listen. At least you know you can call me and we can have a conversation about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. That sounds like I got a girlfriend for life with Alexis. We got a lot to talk about. What gonna send me? Netta says, "What you gonna send me for free, girlfriend?" We'll have a conversation. All right. Who else is anybody else talking to me? No. Push that chat button and talk to me and call me because we're ready to go. Got about another 11 minutes or so. What else? Okay, let me show you shampoo bars, y'all. I haven't really properly introduced my shampoo bar, so I'll probably do that somewhere down the road. I know I made just a few videos, a couple, but now they've been repackaged. Uh-oh, sorry. I didn't, there we go. Okay, that's my, what's it say? I can't read this backwards. Island Shea Breeze shampoo bar, beautiful, if I must say so myself. Good evening, Locks, Calls, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, this is Joanna here in Minnesota. I actually do have a question for you.
Thank you, Joanna. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's your question?
Well, I am, as you probably saw on the chat, I am a Sister Locks trainee.
Okay.
But I never did any retypes on anyone. I just took the course to learn about it.
Okay.
And I actually wanted to get Sister Locks. I haven't gotten mine done yet.
Okay.
And I washed my hair with a clarifying shampoo, as they tell you to do, so you can actually see what kind of hair you have.
Right.
And I did notice that along my hairline, I had hair thinning, and I never noticed that before. And I generally cover my hair with a head covering. I don't wear a wig, and I'm wondering if that's the cause of the problem. I've tried everything for the last 6 months to try to get it to grow back. I'm 46, but the hair covering that I use is something that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply. It's a satin cap with kind of like an elastic band. And I'm wondering if that band is causing me to lose hair. on the hairline, because that used to be the thickest part of my hair, and it's just a small 2 inches around the middle of my hairline. And I know when I got my training, they said don't get your sister locks until you make sure that any problems, any scalp problems that you may have, are taken care of. I haven't gone to a dermatologist yet, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing, that it's not, you know, a product issue because I wear this cap. Can something else be suggested that might not cause damage that I think this might be causing?
Okay, sure. So if the thing is, if you think that that may be a problem, then you want to change up. Okay, so just use like a silk scarf instead.
Okay.
The other thing is, if you, it sounds like you're open to see a dermatologist to make sure there's nothing going on there. Do you have any itching or anything there?
Any issues?
Itching.
I don't have any itching. I did notice a small red patch of about a dime.
Okay.
That hasn't gone away, which I think is kind of weird. And whenever I do put product on my hair, because I do use argan oil and I do use shea butter on my hair, kind of mixed, kind of as a daily conditioner.
Okay.
I do notice that in that particular portion of my scalp, that product just kicks up, and I can just flake it off.
Okay.
Whereas with the rest of my scalp, it absorbs, but in that area, it does not absorb in that area. It just
okay. And where's this area again?
It is on the hairline. It's the area about it's just right at the top of my hairline, like above my eyebrows.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
It's a 2-inch area. The rest of my hairline is fine.
Yeah. It sounds like you have an issue there. So, yeah, make that appointment with the dermatologist. If you can see a trichologist, trichologist, I think. If you can see a trichologist, they specialize in the scalp. Okay. But a dermatologist is a start. Okay. It does sound like you have some type of issue going on in that patch there. It might be something fungal. So they might prescribe something for you, but yes, it sounds like you have something going on there. And so if you do, you definitely want to make sure that you don't have any of the, the elastic band rubbing up against there. And if you recognize that there's something wrong, so you need to get that checked out and to rule out some things.
Okay, one more question.
Sure.
I know this is a stupid question. Is it a problem whether I see a white trichologist or a black trichologist?
Come on, girlfriend.
Is that a bad question?
All right, listen. Well, I mean, this is the thing. If you can find, I would think, but I don't know. I mean, it all depends on why people get into the professions that they get into. And if it's a black or African American black trichologist who has gotten into that profession because they realize that we are not, serviced in the way that we should be, then that would be the person to go to. But if it's a black trichologist have gone to the white schools and don't have that same mindset, then it's not going to make a difference. All right. So you just have to find the best person for you and ask the right questions.
Okay.
So you might want to start by recommending or see if you can get a recommendation, see if there are any black dermatologists or trichologists that people can recommend or that your doctor can recommend. It has a good reputation and a large clientele of black people. You got to ask the right questions.
Okay.
But I'm going to say no, it shouldn't matter, but it may.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, sweetheart. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, good questions. I'm getting good questions from you guys. Let me give me a call. Got a few minutes. Here's the Mandarin Shea. Let me tell you some of the differences here. I have 2 shampoo bars. These 2 are considered vegan. So if you're doing that type of thing or have that kind of diet or feel that kind of way, no animal byproducts in these 2. Okay, shea butter is used in these as extra conditioning in these shampoo bars. These shampoo bars are very they cleanse the hair very, very well, almost like a clarifying shampoo. The hair might feel a little dry after you use them, but you want to follow up with your conditioner or the oils and a conditioning mist. This one I highly recommend for the newbies. Okay, so it's a pretty plain bar and it's all essential oils in here. These have fragrance oils in these. However, the Loc Love and the Ooh do not. All essential oils. So these are going to be the most natural type of shampoo bars. This one's a scalp treatment. You can use it all over, but I like to recommend this one if you have problem or scalp issues, dandruff, seborrhea, things like that. Pre-treat your scalp first and then follow up with one of the other shampoo bars. This is really, really good for the Loc newbies. And this is the Loc Love one with the hemp and honey. And then my very popular, then here's another one. And this one will be considered, you can, for the babies, for the kids, the lavender with the buttermilk. The buttermilk is extra conditioning. This is a very nice bar too. All these bars can be used all over your body too, as bathing bars. And I'll get back to the other bar in a minute. Good evening, Locks, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis. Uh-oh, hold on. I don't have you on speaker. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Who's this?
This is Charlene.
Hi, Charlene. Where are you calling me from?
From Virginia.
All right, Charlene from Virginia. Do you have a question for me?
Yes, I do. You just spoke to my sister a few minutes ago from Francine from Boston.
Okay, great.
Anyway, I had spoken to you about her a while ago.
Okay.
When I had ordered some products from you. I had a question. Of course, the two of us are going on vacation together.
Okay.
So my hair is colored, and there's a permanent color in it. I want to know, how should I manage my hair on vacation when I'm in the water, whether it's the ocean or the pool?
Are you completely locked?
Yes, I am.
And do you have sister locks or traditional locks?
Sister lock.
Okay, how long have you had them?
3 years.
Okay, so they're settled, they're mature. Okay, so you can get in the water without a cap, but it all depends. So if you get in the water without the cap, that's going to be okay. The main thing is going to be to rinse very, very well. If you don't want to get the sand and stuff in your hair, and that's going to be an issue if you decide to go in the water and submerge your locks in the water without a cap, you're going to have an issue with the sand being in there, and it's going to take a while for that sand to get out. So if you're doing that, then you're going to have to really, 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 really rinse your hair out. But I would also always recommend wearing some type of bathing cap that's going to, make that, the sand accumulation and, a lot less. So you're protecting your hair if you wear a shower cap or a bathing cap.
Okay. Is there any special type of shampoo I need to use? I do have some of your shampoo bars.
I always tell people with the shampoo, use what you like, because that's a product that's not going to be in your hair like the oils and the mist and the butters. It's like you're going to use it. That's the product that you use less frequently. So if there's a shampoo that you really like, go ahead and use it. Just make sure you rinse it out really, really well.
Okay, so if I'm in a pool, though, I really do need to wash it.
As far as the chlorine, yes, and I think more than anything, you're going to need to condition. Okay, so I mean, you don't have to wash. One time, lathering up one time is going to be good, especially if you plan on being in the water for a week or whatever. Don't shampoo like 2 or 3 times. That's too much. Just shampoo once, a good shampoo, rinse it out really good. Put your conditioner in it if you want, or if you're using my stuff, you spray your mist. You spray your mist throughout the day. Keep the bottle on you, because the heat's going to be bearing down on you. And this is a great way to keep the moisture content up in your hair, and also to distribute some conditioning elements to your locks as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you're back.
I am too, but thank you so much. I was wondering how many people are going to be on here, and I got about 40 or 50, 40, like 48, 50 of you guys on here. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It's like I never went away.
Okay.
All right, Charlene, thanks, and enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. I will.
Send me pics. I want to see some tropical pics with the locks.
Okay, we'll send them.
All right, darling.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. All right, gang, you got 2 minutes. All right, the last bar I want to show you is the African black soap. I was calling this a shampoo bar, but it just does so much more. It's like a 3-in-1 luxury body bar. It smells amazing. Very natural scent, but very nice scent to it. And I have goat's milk in here, so it's extra conditioning. It's not going to be as harsh as some of the African black soaps can be, where it's stinging your face and things like this. But this really brightens up the tone of your face. I have a very good testimonial on my site where somebody used, using the bar for her face and got compliments of just how clean her face looked. So if you suffer from like the back acne or acne on your face, but if you just do your own research on the benefits of African black soap, it's a really good product, and I've incorporated that in this bar. So this bar can be used from head to toe. You can shampoo your hair with it. Although if you want it to last, if you're just using it on your face, like I have a bar that I just use on my face, just cut it up. Just cut pieces off, use that, and that way you won't waste the whole bar. But it's an amazing bar, has a lot of great benefits for the skin, especially if you have problem skin, and I think you'll really, really like that. When I put these bars, some of these bars are going to go up on Amazon. When I put this one up on Amazon, it's going to be like anywhere from $19 to $22. So today on sale it's at $12, and it's regularly $14 on the site. Okay, this is a really, really good bar. All right, gang, if I don't have anybody calling me in the next minute or so, I'm going to call it a night because I really do want to exhale and just go jump on my bed and lay down. And this was fun. This was great. I'll take one of those bars. I tried quite a few. I love them. Netta, thank you so much. She really tried to get that free bar. Netta, send me an email, girlfriend. I'll send you one. Give me your address and stuff. Let me know which one you want. I'll send you a free bar. All right, darling, there you go. All right. That's like just me talking to you, Netta. Okay. Yep, Netta's the only one that gave me some feedback here. I want to see more of you guys talking to me in the chat. Okay, ask your questions in the chat and then call me. All right, so this is Phyllis Johnson, your video loctician, signing out. Okay, see, I am tired. And I'm going to answer this. I want to try to do these every 2 weeks or so. The replay will be up in a matter of minutes. So if you want to watch it again, you will be able to do that at askthevideoloctician.com. All right, let me answer this. Last call, y'all. Good evening, Locks, Curls, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. I just wanted to remind you to please put the bottles that you were talking about on sale to send us an email or something like that.
Yes. Let me make a note here.
Okay.
So my ultimate. Who's this calling me to remind me?
This is Felicia Coley from Albany. I miss you so much.
Felicia from Albany. How about we do this? And I'm going to say this, and I'll keep this going until if you're on here tonight, send me. All right, we'll do this. Let's just do this. Send me an email, and email should write this down, guys. Send me an email. Email should say free bottle of mist. Okay. We're going to do it through PayPal probably, or how we need to do it. Or maybe I'll send y'all to a private page. Free bottle of mist. You guys pay for the shipping. I'll give you the free bottle. So the shipping is going to, So the shipping is going to be $7.50. All right. Okay. So we'll do it some way where I'll either send you to a link for a payment for $7.50 so I can ship it out to you, and I'll give you the free bottle.
Oh my God, God bless you.
Okay, and that's just my way of saying thank you for being on the broadcast. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for buying the products and stuff, because that's that's my livelihood, and I love doing this stuff. And you guys give me my creative outlet, so I appreciate you as well.
I appreciate you too.
Okay.
One more thing.
Sure.
One of the young ladies on the chat that you can't see, one of the young ladies asked if the rings she said she bought some rings.
Okay.
The 50 gold rings. Are you able to wash your hair with them in?
Oh my gosh, yes. The gold rings, the rings that I've had in my hair, I've had them in my hair for years. Okay, years, lots of years. Okay, so once they're in, if you find a lock where they can stay on, depending on how large or small your locks are, they're in there so they can be pulled through. The only thing I would recommend you take them out if you're going to have a chemical process like coloring. Okay. You want to take them out there, but the Mr. Oils don't bother them. They're gold filled, so it's a jeweler's base, and then they're dipped in 14 karat gold. So they're gonna stay vibrant and good looking on your locks for a long, long time.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling in, sweetie.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, gang, that's it. Y'all got y'all treat. So Only the people that were on this live broadcast. And with this system, I think it tells me who it was. So y'all need to order early because I only have like 26 bottles. Okay. So send me that email, and that email should go to videoloctician@gmail.com. Okay. Videoloctician@gmail.com, and head it with free ultimate mist. And then I'll send you a link where you can go ahead and get it and pay the $7.50, and I'll ship it out to you. All right, deal. All right, thanks a lot, guys. I'm out of here, and you guys will be notified. Should I answer this? Francine. Yes, I'll answer this. Francine?
Yes.
What can I do for you, girlfriend?
I'm just trying to get the email address.
I was just giving it.
I'm sorry?
I was just giving it. You ready?
Okay. Oh, you just said it, man.
Uh-huh. You ready? All right, Francine, bye.
Okay, videoloctician.com.
Videoloctician@gmail.com, the email.
@gmail.com. Thank you, sweetie.
All right, have a good night. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Now I got to make sure I'm out of here for real. Okay. Stop the broadcast. You guys can watch the replay on my site or askthevideoloctician.com. All right, see ya. Stop broadcast.